Alrighty, people, we're back. Chapter 6, Devil's Deal. Let's see what happens. Here we go. It's going to get worse and worse. You can just feel it. Chapter 6, Cornered. Here we go. You knock at the door. At first, you hesitate and knock softly. Need not to disturb whatever is happening inside. Okay, here we go. I can still hear voices from the inside, but no footsteps. You knock, your knocks become louder and louder, more urgent. How long does it take to open a freaking door? I'm going mad with worry here. Another moment, which feels like forever, and then the door finally opens. It's Manuel. You let out a relieved breath you didn't know you had been holding. He's alive. Thank God he's alive. Apologize to Manuel. Give him a hug. I'm going to do that. He's alive and well. You keep yelling in your mind, but no words escape your lips. You pull your friend into a bone-crushing long hug. Whoa, you all right, man? Taken off guard, Manuel stands still for a moment, trying to figure out what has gotten into you. Is everything all right? I'm sorry, bro. I really am. You know, you don't have to squeeze forgiveness out of me. I've already forgiven you now. Let me breathe. You didn't realize how tight your grip was on him until you let go of him. I thought I had lost you. So, do you really forgive me? Yeah, of course I do, man. I've known you all my life. Do you think one stupid argument would change that? Yeah, that's good. So what's up, man? You look terrified when I opened the door. Actually, I've had reasons to believe he's dead. I've had reasons to believe he's dead. What's he talking about? Talk about the hearse. I'm gonna talk about. Let's ask about the hearse. Yeah, there's a hearse at your door, and I've assumed the worst. All that the hearse is here for repairs. Repairs. It looks like it's about to be used. Now, the owner said the moomers complained that the mourners complained that the brakes are squeaking so loudly that it distracts them from their sorrow. Okay. Damn, that would have made for some serious noisy funerals. Little work for good money, I don't mind. Actually, I've had reason to believe he's dead. Ask about the crime, about the strange accidents. Let's do that. Has anything strange happened to you lately? Hey, your outburst was quite unexpected if you... No, I mean some accidents resulting in injuries, like a hip fracture, a gouged eye, a brain concussion. Man, what are you talking about? You're starting to scare me. I do owe him an explanation. Actually, I've had reason to believe he's dead. Ask about. I can't believe it did this. I've heard someone crying. Who was that? You realize the loud sobs have eased. Was it my imagination playing tricks on my mind? Manuel shakes his head in disbelief. It's my older sis, man. She always picks jokes at her boyfriends. I warned her that she was in love. Now the bastard has broken her heart again. Okay. Oh well, girls like bad boys. Whatever, she'll find another idiot soon enough to forget about this one. Once you've cleared up the misunderstanding, you sit down and tell Manuel everything that has happened in the last couple of days. No shit, man. Your life is gone from boring to crazy in no time. I'm glad it sounds entertaining to you, but what am I going to do now? That's a lot of problems, and it doesn't sound like you have a way of solving them all. No, not if all the set loose at the same time. You can go to Mexico, lay low for a while. Mexico, I don't know anyone there. I have friends there. They can help you, man. Really? No, I can't leave Dad in his condition. We have to complete his treatment. I'm guessing since the money is run out, people, I thought about this the last episode, My guess is that my dad probably won't be able to finish his treatments. That's my guess. And it will kill Mr. W to find out his son is being accused of such things. I'm not a criminal. I'm going to fix this. Chill, man, I was joking. Both of you fall silent, trying to contemplate all the possible ways out. Hey, man, did you bring the keys? The keys? It slipped my mind that Manuel threw his pickup keys at me. No, I'll drive the pickup around tomorrow, man. No, not the pickup, Mr. W's muscle car. I promised him I'd fix it for him, remember? All right, that slipped my mind too. And don't mention the pickup again, you hear me? Sell it. It will help you stay afloat for some time until you solve your financial problems. Thanks, bro. You need to save all the money you can now. Now that leaves us with your main problem. What do we do with that Milton guy? I can't avoid talking about Milton. Manuel can help me if he knows. I'm going to tell him everything. I'll spend them gems. There's a lot to tell him about. How about you start from the beginning? Everything around him is strange or shrouded in mystery. The guy is super rich, but nobody knows exactly how he got his wealth. Mafia, underground businesses. No, it's more like suspiciously precise lottery wins, just like mine. He always appears out of nowhere, and things just start happening when he's around. Do you mean that dancer girl's injury? That and Felix's accident. Milton gave me the straw, and he spilled the wine. He was also in Betty's hospital room while he was with me at an ATM. That makes no sense, man. Gets even worse. Why would he want me to seduce and dump a girl in exchange for millions of dollars? Sounds like a deal with the devil, but that's not real, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about it. Everyone around him is terrified of him. You should have seen Dr. Foreman. Manuel narrows his eyes as he listens to you intently. He is trying to find a logical explanation for everything. I've tried that too, but there isn't one. Things go really bad if someone breaks his deal. I swear I smelled sulfur when the doctor talked about him at my place. Remember the book you told me about? Which one? I've harassed you with every book I have read. I sometimes pretend I was listening. But that one stuck out. It was about some dude from Germany who somewhere that sold his soul. Does it ring any bells? Faust, that's what you are talking about. I'm surprised you remember that story. Not all of it, but you know I like stories about devilry and such. And I'm sure that guy's name, Milton, I've heard it somewhere, maybe in a movie or something. Manuel's parallel with Faust makes it very clear to me now. I'm dealing with something far bigger than owing a favor to a dangerous dude. You're frowning. What's on your mind? I just realized how stupid it was to listen to anything Milton suggested to do. I should have never taken his deal. You know, my Nana always told such stories. I'm sure she invented herself, but she swore they were true. More stories. I figured there would be some truth in them. Could there be anything helpful in Grandma's story? I don't really have the gems to do it. I'm not going to do it. Something tells me that story doesn't have a happy ending. Nah, man, we've had enough stories for one day. Right, better not get more dangerous ideas. Yeah, and I'm stressed already as it is. You decide to leave Manuel's story at that. Okay. Having made amends with Manuel, you get back home feeling relieved. You have a feeling things can finally start getting better. One small step at a time, I thought I had lost my best friend. Felicia's surprise visit interrupts your pleasant thoughts. Here we go. I come in peace. Really? How unusual. You might not believe me, but I quite like you, Reed. You have a strange way of showing that, you know. Who cares? Still, you've got charisma, courage, and wit. That's pretty sexy. Why would you even talk to her? Maybe I could find a way to fix things with Felicia, too. Maybe it's my lucky day. Thanks. It's nice of you to come here and say that. Of course. You feel that there is a lot more on her mind that she's not saying yet. So why are you here, Felicia? As I said, I'm here to offer you peace. I'm ready to forget our little argument and use the security camera footage against you. I'll just keep it for my personal archive. Really? Really? And I can hear there's a but coming. Sure, everything comes with a price, and you'll have to pay me some pretty good cash in exchange. Of course, what else should I expect? Take it or leave it, I'll win in any case. I'll be willing to do so, but I'm tight on funds at the moment. I can pay you later, I promise. I don't do well with waiting. You should know that by now. The deal is my only chance I have to do something. Send Felicia packing. I'm going to beg for her to delay it. Look, Felicia, I'm sorry, but I'm in a bad situation at the moment. I can't pay you anything right now. Oh, come on, quit that pity party. I'm going to burst into tears. It's not like you're in desperate need of money, is it? Can you cope with a little delay? I'll think about it. I kind of like it that you're at my mercy and begging for my kindness. Her words cut deeper than you'd thought possible, but you decide you can endure a little bit of humiliation if that saves you from more trouble. I've got to go now. Remember this moment. Tomorrow, when you see me at college, I have a feeling you'll take a lot of pleasure in reminding me of it. And don't cry, baby. It doesn't look good on your sexy face. Whatever. Good Lord. She's disgusting. After Felicia leaves, you start thinking about more amends you can try to make today. I haven't yet had a chance to apologize to Carrie. I can use our literature assignment as an excuse to visit her. Determined to fix your relationship, you hurry to her place. You see the surprise and blush on her face when Carrie opens the door to you. Why are you here, Reed? Hey, I figured we could work on our assignment. The deadline is close. I don't have time for that now. You should have called first. I had a feeling you would have not answered. Possible. You are not my favorite person these days. Screw the project. I'm here for that. I'm not here for that. I came here to apologize for all the things I've said and done. My behavior was unforgivable, and I should have not lost my cool with you. Do you really mean it? Of course I need you. You pause in search of the right word. You notice that Carrie's expression changes at your words. She leans closer to you, her lips slightly parted. Really? Really? As a friend, I can always rely on you, your wise counsel. You know trouble even before I get into it. Carrie's face falls. She frowns. That wasn't what she was expecting to hear from you. She takes a step back and folds her arms protectively. Her body becomes tense. Right, so you remember I exist only when you need something. That's not what I meant. It came out wrong. I think that's exactly what you've tried to say. I don't need such friendship, Reed. You're misinterpreting my words. Look, I'm not, okay? Go, enjoy your new company. Looks like you're into bimbos these days. Wow. Carrie is so mad at me. Can I still try to make things right? Give Carrie a hug. I'm going to give her a hug. You know, more words might make things worse. You wrap your arms around her and pat and press her to your chest. She'll know I can show how much I care about her. At first, she is tense and careful. Then her body eases against you. A moment later, Carrie breaks down into an uncontrollable sobs. Hey, shh, it's all right. Just calm down, okay? You know how many times I'd wanted to do this? What? I'm here now. But that's the thing. I don't want you now. I can't be one of your playthings. What? You run your hands down her back, which helps to calm her down. She clings to your body a moment longer, then pulls away. I need time to think. You should leave now. All right, I will leave, but please give me a chance. Carrie shuts the door without giving you any promises. You stand there, staring at the closed door, feeling the warmth of her body linger on your chest. It feels like I needed the comfort of her embrace as much as she did. And then I screwed it up again. Blah, blah, blah. Back at your home, you can concentrate on your school projects. With all the chaos going on, I sometimes forget I'm still in college. Putting aside your project with Carrie, you check your emails for individual assignments. Homework is what I need right now. Bring it on, Miss Dawson. The assignment says that you need to analyze Life Has No Favorites by Maria Rick, whatever her name is. For sure, I am not among life's favorites right now. You research more about the novel. Let's see. It was originally published under the title Borrowed Life. How not surprising it is me reading too much into everything, or all these books telling me something. The title makes you think about your father, and panic blooms inside you. A new email notification distracts you from your thoughts. You frown as the email is from your dad's hospital. Here we go. The next payment is due, damn it. How am I going to cover this bill? You check your previous transfer. It will not cover your dad's treatment until tomorrow. You can almost feel a clock ticking in your mind. They will discharge Dad tomorrow if I can't keep up with the payment schedule. I must go talk to Dr. Foreman. He knows what I've been through. Maybe he can do something. Here we go. In your mind, you replay your last meeting with Dr. Foreman. Things were so different back then, even though it was less than a week ago. Good afternoon, Reed. How can I help you? Thanks for seeing me on such short notice, Doctor. Of course, your father is doing much better already, but that's not what brings you here, is it? The words from a dark pit in your stomach. You're failing your dad at this very moment. I wanted to ask you about the next payment. I have some issues with my account, and I was wondering whether the hospital could accept Dad's muscle car as a pledge before I can make the payment. You want to use the car as a collateral? Yeah, I won't be able to sell it in one day, and the payment is due tomorrow. Uh-oh. I see. I'm afraid that will not be possible. The hospital's policy is very strict when it comes to financial matters. But what if I can't get the money until tomorrow? What am I going to do, Doctor? What am I going to do? I believe that means that your father will not be able to continue his treatment here. With every moment, desperation is sinking into you. I wish I could help you. I would have been happy to lend you the money for the time being, but I'm afraid that might lead to an even worse outcome. What do you mean? For a moment, hope sparkles inside you, but it is immediately extinguished with the doctor's next words. Our mutual acquaintance will not be pleased to hear that I've helped you. Milton, right? Even as you mention his name, you know you can't ask the doctor to take such a risk. I wonder if there's any other way I can get the doctor to help me. He can't help, I should leave. I know how it feels to be afraid of him, Doc. Can't blame you. Trust me, I'm deeply sympathized with your situation. Sadly, compassion isn't enough to save Dad, is it? I'm afraid not. On your way out, you remember a quote from a book where it says that cowardice is the worst sin. I don't believe that. Your legs feel heavy as you walk through the hospital's reception hall. You were not ready to give up on your father's treatment. He's getting better, the doc said it himself. I can't let them interrupt his treatment. This time when you see Milton walking towards you, somehow you are not surprised. He walks on his elegant long pegs like a royal who owns this place. For the first time you notice that subconsciously most passerbys keep their distance from him. Young Reed, my friend, what a pleasant encounter. Can't see anything pleasant about it. Admit your defeat. Tell him to jump a lake. I'm gonna let him have his say. You stare at him helplessly. You're just sick and tired of the whole situation. I can see that a brooding frown has become a constant companion on your face. Don't toy with me, Milton. Do you know I'm in big trouble? That is very sad indeed, my friend. And you know I am willing to help you solve your problems. That is what friends do, remember? Your frown deepens at the abuse of the terms friends. It sounds foul coming from Milton. I can't see how you are going to help me. Despite your better judgment, you are desperate to reject his offer immediately. I can't deny that tiny spark of hope. I shall be glad to discuss new terms for a deal. New terms? A part of you knows you are walking into a trap, but the desire to save your father is greater than any reason. I would consider it a small alteration. And what would that alteration be? This is not a proper place for such discussion. Let me walk you to the park. That will be the most suitable, don't you think? All right, whatever. You noticed a sly smile on Milton's otherwise impassive face as he graciously waves you towards the whatever. Shall we? The door. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? It ended. Oh, man. Alrighty, guys, so there's how it ended. Tomorrow will be Chapter 7. You are about to hear Milton's new deal. Deep inside, you know you might be walking into a bigger trap, but is there any choice? I doubt it, people. We're going to find out tomorrow, Chapter 7. As always, thanks so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you guys next time.